NFTs need utility. I've been saying this forever, and even though we've seen a massive influx of new NFT projects on Ethereum, very few of them have actual real utility and features that you can use right now. It's all promises, 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 roadmap, maybe it'll happen, who knows. But today I'm going to show you a project that is actually doing some really cool advanced functions and features on Ethereum that I've only seen on chains like Wax up to this date. I'm going to break it all down. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends. Thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about utility NFTs, NFTs that have some sort of real use case. You can do something with them. They're interesting. There's some sort of function behind them, not just a really cool drawing of something, 10,000 of them generated. They got some different traits, and that's about it. You know, we've seen a lot of these projects come through on Ethereum. It's been the thing to do. And I think that, you know, the days are numbered for how many PFP projects can actually be in this space and be successful. But the project we're going to show you today actually has been doing some really interesting things on Ethereum that I have not seen done anywhere else, except for maybe in the Wax blockchain ecosystem, which allows you to do a lot of these advanced features. So I'm going to break down this product for you. But before we get into it, if you're a fan of gaming, NFTs, and you love earning money in crypto, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and smash on that like button if you want to continue to maximize your gaming and NFT profits with me. So today's project is a project that kind of surprised me. You know, it surprised me with the amount of functionality they have here. It's called Ether Cards. And Ether Cards is a project that actually has been around for quite some time. They're not a brand new project. And they have a very interesting set of functions of how they work, how the mechanics work, how the utility works behind them, and how extensible they are. They're very dynamic. When it comes to all these other NFTs, I just consider them very static in most ways. But Ether Cards really goes beyond the bar here, and they've actually really created a platform for NFTs, for dynamic NFTs, not just another NFT drop. So let's go take a look at the website and break down all of those things for you. All right, so here we are on the website right now, and this is this is their you know, Ether Cards website. They have like I said, they have a ton of things going on this website in particular. And you know, one of the big things is that they're doing a really big giveaway, which I'm going to talk about here in a second. But I want to get to the features first. I want to get to these features first and talk about those features before we get into the actual giveaway details. They're giving away CryptoPunks, guys. Ether Cards is, like I said, they're a dynamic platform for NFT collections. They do have their own cards. They're original cards here. Well, actually, I'm gonna go take a look here. You can see the overview of those things. They have what they call OG, Alpha, and Founder cards. Only 90 OG cards exist, and there's 909,000 of these. And one of the big things about this is that they have these really cool features. One that you can do collaborative artworks. This is something I think is incredibly interesting, and I've not seen necessarily before a platform that allows you to do this. We've seen collaborative artworks before, and this is of a generative nature, so you can have multiple artists be able to do different layers, random layers for an NFT, and the layers can be laid on top of each other to create the final NFT, and then you can even imbue each one of these layers with different traits. So when we talk about traits, most of the time in NFTs, we're talking about, oh, does it have glasses? What about what beard style trait is it? But with the Ether Cards platform, the traits actually can translate into real world benefits, which I think are pretty interesting. It's not just the, you know, a normal trait like what you would think. And so the way that you're able to actually do this and upgrade your, like these NFTs are upgradable. They can evolve based upon events. So if something actually happens in the real world, you can actually have your NFT upgrade because of it. And you can do a lot of this through their brand new ERC20 that is just now dropping, called Dust. And so Dust allows you to improve cards, unlock different levels. Like I said, there's different levels in these cards of different traits. And so you can add traits, take away traits by doing some of these things, adding different skills in there, which allow you to kind of really expand these Ethereum-based NFTs in so many dynamic ways. It's kind of crazy. It's hard to wrap your head around a little bit, right? You know, the dust thing is like I said, just barely getting ready to launch here, and so this is going to be the prime way. This ERC20 token is going to be the primitive and prime way, the prime way to be able to do all these upgrades. And so when we talk about like the skill trees and things like that, you know, it's owners can actually upgrade these NFTs and the benefits on the cards too. So you may have like a level 1 benefit, and you can actually upgrade that level 1 benefit to even get even more unlocked out of it. So I think that's a pretty big play and a pretty big factor there, in particular with these Ether cards. Let's go. I want to show you guys the gallery of these cards, because the designs are actually pretty cool, and they're done by a bunch of different artists. So it's not just one artist, right? Usually that's what we look at is with these projects. It's one artist doing all the artwork, but these are multiple different artists doing a bunch of different artwork, and you can see a lot of these pieces are actually incredibly interesting. And so like like this one right here called Accidental Collaboration. Let's see, it has just one side, and it has layers by multiple different artists. So you can see the 3 different artists here that have collaborated on this particular NFT, making it really interesting. So as I'm saying, it's one of those things where, you know, you don't see this very often, and it's most of the time it's just one very solid set of how something works. But the EtherCards platform actually allows you to do a lot of these things, which are pretty interesting. So a lot of different really cool, unique artwork here, and then you can like look and see, okay, well, how many layers we want, perfects only, all layers, what kind of card types. If we just want to look at the OGs, these are the original ones right here. We could look at the creator ones. You can actually sort by artist, which I love. So if you find a favorite artist out of these, you can go find them by that too. So I think really cool in particular. And then when we look at the kind of traits here, like I said, this is something that is very unique to this particular platform, right? So you can see like there's things like 25% discount to any cardholder for on any of the EtherCards event platforms. You can do extra tickets, so for ticketed type events. You can get all services for free puzzle creation, waives the fee for creating a puzzle event on the EtherCards platform. So EtherCards gives you ability to be able to do these things. And right now, you know, they're working with big brands, and they're going to be opening it up for a self-service feature pretty soon. But they have partners like Chainlink, Brave, Steve Aoki, basketball player LaMelo Ball, Mike Tyson, and they have a bunch of other big ones coming up as well. So you know, these things are kind of, you know, play into that, right? They kind of play into that, and you can imbue these NFTs with these traits, right? Free bling bag creation, I love that. Bling bag event for EtherCards event platform. And so then you can look at some of these limited edition traits. You know, there's random and then there's conditional traits, right? So they have kind of different tiers of traits too, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, so with these dynamic NFTs, like I said, you know, they're kind of very event driven, and so they have a forge that allows you to kind of make these cards and merge them and manipulate them. You can merge different cards and different layers together, which is pretty cool to like come up with wholly different things. And they have, you know, some new upcoming features that are going to be in here too, which is you know, the puzzle requirements, the kind of a puzzle style game, and they also have a battle royale style game that's coming too. And that battle royale style game with the cards actually plays into the upcoming giveaway, right? So I told you they have this big giveaway coming in conjunction with their Dust ERC20 drop, right? Which is you know, makes it kind of a big thing, right? So it makes it kind of a big thing here. So just to kind of show you a little bit about that, they call it the Great 999 Punks giveaway. And so this is going to be a huge giveaway of 30 punks, and they're kind of the way they're breaking it down is it's based upon how much dust you're holding, and you get the dust based upon how many ether cards you have in your collection. And then there's also going to be a couple of reserved for different levels, right? So there's 3 punks that are going to be given away straight for the battle royale, and the other ones are the other 27 are going to be represented by the 27 million dust tokens. So 1 million dust tokens represents 1 punk, and you can actually redeem that amount of dust for one of the punks, which is pretty crazy. And so if you own less than 1 million dust, you're getting like a fraction of a punk, right? So they've kind of used this dust to fractionalize the punks that they're giving away, which I thought was actually pretty interesting too. When it comes to actual giveaways, right? So they've got this team has so much going on here, and the self-service feature, I think, as an upcoming feature is going to be so incredibly awesome. That's something I'm looking forward to. They're also going to have some other features like the drop reserve feature, so you'll be able to reserve future drops. And they have a bunch more drops coming up from other collectors and collaborators like Dirty Robot, and a bunch more in the pipeline. So when you see the kind of different stats that you can get here, and the different dynamic NFTs that you'll be able to get on the platform, it's not just limited to the original Ether cards, but to a bunch of new drops that are coming soon with some big creators. So that's a little bit about the Ether Cards platform. Like I said, it's not just an NFT collection, but a whole platform that allows you to do a bunch of things very dynamically on Ethereum. Being able to combine NFTs together, different layers, things like that of the artwork and stuff like that. It's stuff that really we don't see very often on Ethereum, if at all. And even though some of the fees are a little bit, I would say, cost prohibitive in some cases, what you're getting from them is actually really cool, and they incentivize it very well with the skills and trait system for being able to unlock actual benefits and utility with every NFT. So let me know what you guys think about Ether Cards. If you guys are an owner, what you think about this, if it's something you would like to try once they get that self-service feature going, or if you're going to be entering into that Punks drawing with, getting some dust there with your collection. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. That's all we have for today, folks. Till next time, stash that crypto, friends.